What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today, let's bring Int. It's been a while since I brought him at the start. I want Deep Roots. Not Deep Roots, I want, Nature's Grip. Is that the one I want? I always forget, because he has two I think I want the Fist, actually, so we'll take the Fist. I always forget the skills that I like, or I know the skill I don't like on this guy and the skill I prefer, or I don't know the skill I prefer. I just know it's not Deep Roots. It's either the Fist or the Grab. Really, both of them are fine. I think the Fist is probably the one I actually prefer, but point being is two of his skills are pretty fucking similar. And it's hard for me to differentiate them. Let's also bring Swordsman. I've been bringing him along at the start for a few runs now, because I'd like to get a bleed run in if I could. Or just a good swordsman run in general. Both of these guys will be adequate early game swappers, though. Int does have a decent AoE swap. Obviously, swordsman doesn't really, but he kind of technically does because of the extra bleed procs you get when he swaps. But it'll be enough for now. Also, this is not a skull room, so it would be very nice if this guy would show up in an actual skull room. Like, the whole reason I'm taking these early game skull rooms is so I have the chance to get a dupe. And here's the guy who could provide it, and he's not he's not in a skull room. I'm still not going to leave him in his cage, though, because I don't really think there's a point. The odds of seeing him again are pretty low. And I'd rather just have the bone shards. But it does disappoint me. That would have been a nice dupe too, dude. Thief dupe would have gone so hard. But there's always the remaining one for a dupe, so we're going to continue taking skull rooms here. But the odds of getting a dupe have just gone down significantly. Which, it's like copium to begin with to think I would get one, but what else do you have in this world besides your cope? None of these guys are problems, so I'm just going to focus on killing this guy. Ooh. There we go. You're fucking going down, asshole. God damn. I didn't have my swap online. I thought I would have. But that did quite a bit of damage to me. Okay, so we're getting like oops all money rooms on this one. This is the second room. So after this room, we'll have an idea if it's a high or low roll door run. My last two runs have been low roll door runs, if not three. So I'd really like to get a high roll door count on this run if the game would be so kind. Alright. Kill him with the brambles. My intention was to push him into them and like have him like just kind of melt in them, but it didn't work out. But it was still doing extra damage to him, so whatever. Alright, let's come on, game. Do the right thing. You know you want to, and I know you want to, although I don't see a door there. Oh, okay, it's just oops all money rooms. It's high roll door count. That's pretty crazy, though. Kind of sucks to have this much money for the first shop, because there's nothing we can do with it, really. The first shop only has rares and commons in it. I'm sorry, I don't want to get too locked in on commentary here and take a bunch of damage. In the normal money portion, obviously there's the Dark Quartz pedestal, but the regular money spending portion of it also... Oh my god. Okay, I need to stop doing commentary. God almighty, dude. Holy fucking shit. Why is this so chaotic? I think it's the swappers. Like, Int's fine. Swordsman is below average. So it's just creating a chaotic situation. We'll buy food. But having a lot of money for the first shop is not that useful. It's like, obviously having money for any shop is good, but it's just like you're not going to get a lot. The most we could hope for in the first shop with our money is like gold percent gain, which is good. I'd love to have some gold percent gain, but I'd rather have this money for shop 2. God, that was a fucked up early game. Let's buy treasure, and I'm gonna look down here real quick and see if there's anything I can get. Maybe we can dilute the pool up there. I'll do this. Leave that there. Alright. So now we're not going to see that item up here, which is, like, obviously it's like the craziest min-max ever in emphasis on the min. But, could come in handy. That, we've gotten that a lot up there lately. It's not good on these characters. I get you could make it work on swordsman, but int, no. But that's not a big deal because it's the early game. We're kind of getting our bearings. Anything can happen. But it can work on swordsman. He has an okay basic attack. That we just don't know where this run's gonna end up going by the end. Certainly enough to help us destroy this this jerkwad here. Get fucked. And Inner Malice, if I want it. Obviously, we're not doing poison. Oh, of course. So, for those who don't know what this item does, this is the Ninja Legendary. Upon dealing the first attack to an enemy, attack speed is sped up by 100%, and the enemy's sense of time slows down for 5 seconds. When the enemy's sense of time returns to normal, their true damage is proportional to the amount of damage they received while time was slowed down. Getting it early is fine. The main issue with this item is you cannot reapply this effect to bosses, which makes it a useless item. And not to mention its inscriptions. For one, Chase does not help this item at all. I don't know why it has Chase. Hidden Blade is not really an inscription you take to the end of your runs on purpose. You sometimes have Hidden Blade just cause. It's not like a terrible inscription. It's just not that good. It's not a build around. Because it also can't be reapplied to bosses. So, this item's inscriptions don't do it any favors. And its text, while decent in rooms, is not good against bosses. It's basically Armor of Fear if it sucked. So, not happy for that to be the first adventure legendary I see in a long time. We can make decent use of it in these rooms. I don't think it's long for this run regardless. But I guess seeing it's kind of cool if I'm doing a half glass full perspective. But it is just not that good. Don't really have a lot of respect for it. It also, once again, it's worth mentioning that slowness can fuck you over. It's a double-edged sword because it throws off the natural rhythm of attacks. And also another thing to point out about it that we just saw there is just because you have one enemy slowed down doesn't mean you have all the enemies in the vicinity slowed down, and that makes it a little more awkward to work with because it just further desyncs everything that you're kind of used to. I don't have a lot of respect for this item if it's not obvious. I wish they would have at least given it good inscriptions. I wish they would have given it like a cooldown to reapply to bosses. Then it would actually be kind of useful. But I don't know why, but the devs are afraid to do stuff like that, even though there's an item that already exists that does basically the same thing, Armor of Fear, that you can reapply as many times as you want, as long as you're stunning the enemy. It's been a while, guys. It has been a while. That's my boy, dude. Look, I understand I take this character a lot, but I'm allowed to every once in a while. Okay? This is my dog. This is my favorite skull in the game. He's also one of my contenders for slept on skulls. I think he's very, very strong. He's really good with all of the best archetypes. He just has an extremely cool kit. There is another character who is interesting to see early. We could maybe do a chase run. Ninja can do chase pretty well. He's like, you know, aside from Pikeman, holy crap, he's one of the characters who can actually do it decently. Let's see if we can get these bone shards. So let's start looking out for some good chase items. That's good. We could break an item if we find a good dash item here. Okay. And we'll do this for the money. We made money off that, so. I know this is technically a chase quint. Don't fall for Liveweasel on chase runs. It's not good. Liveweasel is not a good quintessence. It's sad, but it's true. You know, it is just not worth carrying, ultimately. I understand the desire to do so, but, oh my god, can you, like, follow the Rambles dog? Like, it's like, oh, but that's cool. It's like, thematic consistency, but to me, I'm not out here trying to do thematic consistency. I'm trying to win, dog. And it's not like I would lose if I had Liveweasel, but it wouldn't help me. And also, we're not even guaranteed to be on a chase run, is another thing. Like, we're hoping we can make a chase run out of this, but it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. Though I will say, building dash items runs, it's very easy to build dash item runs. Like, it's a very consistent archetype, because some of the strongest items you can get in dash items are low tier items, like Hidden Dagger, Hunter's Boots, what else? Well, I guess those are enough, but I'm drawing a blank. Fuck. There's definitely one I'm not thinking of right now. And if we're gonna have chase, it's like we have this stupid legendary item, which doesn't benefit from chase at all, mind you. But it does have the inscription on it. Worthlessly so. You know what, I'll say I'm shocked that this reapplies to Yiggy Phase 2. I was not expecting that. That's cool. It's like a very minor +1 for our dog. He's got to get the +1s where he can. Alright, easy. Very easy. Get fucked, Yggdrasil. Dude, give me a good item just for good measure. He did last time. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I have a choice here. I'm at a crossroads, I guess. It's like, do I take Treasure 4, which is probably what I'll take, or do I take the Invisible Knife, which is obviously a strong item, but I want Treasure 4. It's more universally helpful to have Treasure 4 currently. Definitely take Infectious Disease and Old Reliable. Does put me at a little bit of a low HP total, but I think I can take it, and I also like Amping Curses. But I said this in the last video, I think, because I know I had Infectious Disease there. This is not a curse I would recommend new players to take. There are some Amping Curses I think new players can handle. I think Shyness is a Amping Curse that new players can handle. And Amping Curses are worth having. But something like Infectious Disease is very detrimental. And can fuck you over, so just be wary if you're gonna be taking on Amping Curses. Avoid ones that you aren't like if you think, oh dude, I would totally die if I took that, be careful. Same with like OCD. When it comes to Amping Curses for new players, it's kind of slim pickings. I guess new players have to carry their amp in their item slots. Stuff like Duel, Execute. But you'll figure it out, new players, and you'll get better, and then you'll be able to take the Giga Amping Curses. Actually, yeah, we'll let him out of his cage right now. Hey, dude, what the heck was that? Alright, give me anything, really. Well, not that. It's amp, I guess. It's like free amp from crit, so whatever. It's not what I wanted, but I would have preferred max HP, for being honest. Let's see what we can get here. I'm probably gonna take any speed flasks I see, because I'd like to get Pikeman. Sure. A dash item, please. They're so common. there's a speed flask. Well, I feel scammed. It's a nice day to get scammed. As good a day as any. Alright, you're free to go, ma'am. I don't need you. So, actually, do I need her? We don't have money. I don't have my favorite skills on my ninja, but at the same time, we don't have money, and we need money for shops. More than we need money for ability rerolls. There's still another ability reroll in Act 3, so if we care that much, we can use her there. And really, you can't go wrong with any ninja skills. I just really like the ability spam ones, but this is also, so far at least, not looking like an ability spam items run, so. Thank you for the healing orb. What am I at? 7? I was trying to get the I was trying to get the Sylphid Wings deactivated. There we go. There we go. Kill him. Neurolepsis. Good in a vacuum. Yeah, we're not gonna get a lot of damage off that, unfortunately. And it never gets to activate again. It's just like sucks. Any boss fight you're gonna have, it just shows its weaknesses. One last balance patch would do so much good for this game. Shake up the meta a little bit. Be nice. Cyclops is good. I could take... Oh, no, I already have enough bone shards. I'm still taking Cyclops. And I'll actually not commit bone shards to the ninja yet because I'm not confident that he's going to be my partner. He probably will be, but better to be safe than sorry. You like... See, that was like a moment where slowness kind of fucked me and threw off my rhythm. Because I was expecting him to fall down so I could hit him with my attacks. He didn't. It's on me, but still. That's just how slowness can be. Skull room. Bone shards. Okay. Money's good too, actually. Dead. Dead. Aw, dude, we're shredding these fools. They've never stood a chance in their lives. Dog, dude. We're just destroying it right now, and part of it is the Adventurer Legendary, so shoutouts to Adventurer Legendary in rooms. It does do the job there. Normally I'd buy the purple flirt, but I really want some dash items so we kind of get on our archetype here. Come on, game. There's so many of them. Alright, let's have a pivot here just in case we need to. Ability spam items are cool too. Just not what I had in mind for this run. There's a dash item. It's not really the one I wanted, but I'll take it. This can go. We can lose our courage for now. Well, that's fine. It's a start. We're pretty weak for this stage of the run, though. I'll have to say that. Yeah, not great. If I pass any speed flasks there, that's on me, but I was too locked in on items, because that's like the main concern I have right now. Like, what good is having the pikeman? We don't even have dash items to use him with. Not that he's only good at dash items, but we don't really have an archetype for pikeman currently. Like, it's not too late to do dash items, though. I really want to, but if the game won't let me, then the game won't let me, and it's nice to have pivots. We already have the ability to spam item pivot, if that's what it comes to. He's just stuck in the air. Alright, here's Leona Sisters. Bomber, you say? Probably not. Especially not in there. Though you can do a really cool ability spam item Bomber run if you play your cards right. It's like you have to have miniature bombs, ignite. Really, really cool build. Really hard to get, though. Whoops. I didn't close metal. And now I made a metal clip. I don't even know if you guys heard that sound. Metal TV. Make clips while gaming with your friends. That's my ad read. I'm sponsored. I'm actually not. I don't know if you can get in trouble by saying that. Oh! Don't do it! Okay. Thank you for not doing it. Oh! Oh, fuck. Wait, what? That was fucking weird. Only one of the sisters jumped down. Okay, long hair sisters here. That's good for me. Definitely going to do a merry-go-round situation here. So now we want to attack the short hair sister. We can attack both though and be okay. Long hair sister came down. I'm going to leave her alone, because we want to get their HPs to be low. Like, this is a run where I think it actually matters, because we are not that strong. Better safe than sorry when it comes to these two. Even after all this time, I still hate them. My hatred for the Leona Sisters fight is like eternal. Okay, they're both pretty low now. We can attack either of them. I'm going to try and get them even lower. Actually, no, we're good here. That'll do. She's going to lower it about like a quarter of her HP missing or so. Pretty nice for me. Oh, even more than that. It was like a half. Dang. I'm not even going to bother dodging because we want to die anyway. We're getting to that point. Alright, she can kill me. Beautiful. Good stuff. That's textbooks of Leona Sisters, actually. Ah, delicious tea. And good dash item. We're back on track. It's also just a good item in general, so even if we don't go dash items, we could be happy with this get. The question is, what goes? And the answer is not obvious. I want to keep my treasure for. So, yeah. I guess we could get rid of this. There does come a time on every run where it has to go. It's been doing us decent work so far. I feel like we're going to be a little worse off without it. Yeah, let's get rid of it, though. Sucks to suck, man. I wish this item was more takeable. It just isn't. We'll take a go-getter and hope for the best. It's going to be a bit of a tough Act 3 Part 1 if I had to take a guess. I'll go ahead and commit Bone Shards to our boy here. We now have ability spam items, although, like I said, we don't have the skills that I normally want. No stack skills. But he's just strong. Like, my dog is a fucking Giga Skull. I don't like this. Where'd he go? Alright. Ooh. We're gonna deal with him last, since he's not got a dark ability prefix we gotta worry about. Alright, now you're fucking done. Very tanky, unfortunately. Definitely, it's in part our partner Skull is just not doing the job. Skull room, please. We got lots of money for the next shop. See if we can deal with this fucker before he does anything. Whoa! What the fucking slime, dude? He tried it. Oh! He's really trying it today, dude. This slime wants to be giga dead. Get out of here, asshole. Alright, Sin is here. We don't take Sin, though. Sin is a trap. Literally, by the way, if there's people who don't know, this lies to you. Damage dealt to enemies decreases by 10%. It's 30%. It's literally a lie. Normally, I'd be mad about seeing a comment, but I got a little excited there. No lies. Alright, we stopped it. With this guy, you can just jump down here. All of his little bombs there hit the floor and explode. It's pretty nice. Ah, not too shabby. Ooh. Okay. We're kind of cruising along right now, man. Got a lot of money for the shop, a lot of opportunity for dash items. Right game. Right game. Right game. Okay. Meme over. There's our dash item. Now we're at a crossroads. I think we're at a point now where we can officially lock in on dash items. So we can start getting rid of stuff we don't want. That's wisdom. Maybe we do get rid of this. Yes, okay. Well, okay, we're full in on dash items now. We're all in, baby. Don't miss a min-max, though. Give me my money. Now I'd really like Pikeman, but we can make it work with Swordsman if that's what it comes to. The good thing about Ninja is he actually has 3 dashes, which makes him a above average dash items user. And something I mentioned not too long ago, I remember I was talking about this maybe even the last episode, but dash items are unique in that you don't build skill cooldown and attack speed usually first. You build damage percent, because all your damage is being generated through your dash, which is not a skill cooldown, and it's not affected by attack speed. It's like the only archetype I can think of where that is a thing that you do. There still is value, of course, in having skill cooldown and attack speed, because you're still using your skills from time to time. Okay, we're just going into the Pit of Shame with a pretty annoying prefix up there, so gotta be aware of that happening. Whew. Tough shit. Don't care for you. If I have to use Swordsman, I'll use Swordsman. He'll be alright. He has a good swap. Just like a very average dasher. There's nothing special about him. We should be going after you. A lot of damage here. Alright, thank you for the healing potions at least. We'll take the bone shards. Not getting stuff I'd like to see here. I might, we're so far behind on Arachnia scaling. I was about to say I might take a, money and item room here, but we don't have a partner skull that we're locked in on. We'll take him if we need to, but we'd like something better. And we are poor. Really, none of this is ideal right now. Really, we're just waiting to awaken our Evil Sword Kyrian, and then we really start taking off and doing a lot more. I took a lot there. I guess I got hit by one projectile and it did all of my HP. That's cool. Yeah, we gotta take skull rooms. Okay, definitely don't wake up that guy up there. Okay, we are... Hang on, I gotta lock in here. Scary stuff. Oh, I forgot you were here. Why? It never ends. It never ends. Got the treasure chest, though. I bet some of you guys thought I was going to forget it. Not today. Hey, look, a good dash items character. It is unfortunate that I cannot take him because my audience will freak the fuck out. Actually, stealth gargoyle run. Stealth gargoyle run. Ninja in the thumbnail. You guys didn't even know. I'm going to force you guys to look at Gargoyle when he's at his best. I'm forcing it. Dude, there's going to be so many complainers. And I'm glad. I'm glad. We don't even have Petrify, though. That's unfortunate. But, like, look at this shit, dog. Look at my boy! He awoke the ultimate golem, unfortunately. It's like I'll never get to play Dash Items Gargoyle again if I don't sneak it past my audience every once in a while, you know. The downside slash perks of having a YouTube audience, I have to adhere to their sensibilities most of the time while having my own sensibilities and truths. By the way, it is a fact that Gargoyle is better than people think he is. People just hate him, which is whatever. Like I can't tell people how to feel about something, but I can tell you that you're wrong about the way you feel, and then make the DreamWorks face and be smug about it, and then you guys go, but Haxa, no! This is a dash item. Is it one I want? I feel like this run could be benefited by just going monotype. We're gonna keep going. That's not a particularly good dash item. Okay. Well, that's what I get. I'm gonna lock in on courage, though. God, I love dash items Gargoyle. It is so fucking fun. Like, straight up. And strong. It's not even just fun, it's strong. And the way, if you're wondering how I do this, is Gargoyle has a passive that lets him dash in any direction, including down. So he can dash up and diagonally, he can dash straight up, he can dash straight down. And when you touch the ground, your dash resets. So it allows you to dash down at the ground diagonally and infinitely dash, which allows him to utilize dash items on a level that is kind of insane. Like, straight up, he is, in my opinion, arguably better than Pikeman at this archetype. He is phenomenal at it. The thing Pikeman has going for him, which is the dash damage, which back in the day I would say doesn't matter that much. It matters more than I gave it credit back then. I still think it's not the prominent aspect of dash item runs, but the dash damage does help, and Pikeman does that better than anyone else. So I think we're gonna be here a little bit, but maybe I'm underestimating the run. We'll see. I have to be careful in this fight. I'm already taking way too much. Ooh, look at her HP go. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Sorry if you hear a lot of loud noise in my background, by the way. I don't know what's going on out there, but I think maybe someone's mowing. But, unfortunately, none of this is good for my archetype, but I'd love to take Raven's Monarch Feather if I could, but we don't have the damage for it. Damage is already pretty scarce right now on this run. OCD. Very scary, but I'm taking it. And another crash. This has happened a lot lately. Hang on just a second. All right. Yeah. That's something that's happened multiple times in that segment specifically. I don't know why. It's probably the mods. Aw, oh, man, no fucking Petrify. We already passed the NPC too. We'll make do without it. but goddamn, I'm gonna be missing it. Man, it's been so long since I've seen my boy. This is even close to my favorite character. I just have like a fucking love for him because of how hated he is and how undeserved the hate is. It's so sad. It makes me fucking sad, bro. He's so sick. Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm maybe getting a little too gung-ho with it here. Gotta at least still be cautious, because we are low right now. We don't want to risk anything. What this run really needs more than anything right now is increase. We have a lot of amplification, but we don't have a lot of increase. And oh fuck! Yeah, that's what I mean. Don't go too crazy with Gargoyle if you ever play be cautious, especially since we have OCD. We're going to be taking a lot of damage here and there anyway. Alright, you're out of the NPC pool. Get lost. One good thing is we do have an iframe swap with our ninja, so like, if I ever fear something happening, I can just swap the ninja. Make things a lot better. Okay, here's the room where we get our evil sword. I was hoping we'd see this room. Oh, no, we just miss it. But we'll get it in the next room. We'll get it in the next room. There it is. That's gonna help a lot. It's so fun. Ah, yes! Thank you. We're pretty far behind on bone shards right now. So we still got lots of items we could want for this build. So let's see if we can get lucky here. Fortunately not. Oh, there we go. Here's a good one. We currently have Chase 5. That's not a problem. With it, when it comes to dash items, basically, actually, what I can do here is decide if I want to go all in on physical. And I think the answer is yes. So we can get rid of this since we're not using our basics. We can sell that for more money. We don't care about purple flurp. Is there any inscription here I want? Not particularly. Arms 4 is pretty awkward. Oh! Scary. You are the halfling. We still have, like, the remaining one in the slime in the pool. I feel like on a run like this, the halfling could actually be useful, though. That's the thing. But we'll let her out. Man, our max HP is so fucking low. Whoa! What the fuck was that? Was it these guys? Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. I'm actually gonna get rid of this. Take the wheel. Means I gotta use my skills more. Oh my god, okay. He's not that bad, but I gotta be careful. Really wish I had Petrify right now. Okay, we're gonna take an OCD here, it's fine. That's not good. Losing reassembly here would be pretty bad. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, well thankfully he gave me the big HP because I want to add into my damage percent. I was about to add into max HP, but now I can do this. Because we need to make our amp work for us here, and right now it's not in the ways I'd like it to at least. 720 is better, but we still got a long ways to go there, with not a lot of time to get there, so. Oh! Okay. Alright, yes, please. All the bone shards. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We need to get rid of this Manatech Gravity Generator. Get a better courage item. Man, come on, dog. It's like the opposite. If that was a fucking irresistible suggestion, I'd be on cloud 9, kind of. I'd also be very scared. But I'd be more happy than sad. Oh my god, I hate these lanterns, dude. Oh, that hurt. Ooh. My HP, dude, OCD. Once we get out of Act 4, though, it's like, whatever. Getting through Act 4 is the trial with OCD. We don't care about that. It's technically helpful. We do have a lot of projectiles, but at the same time, we got bigger fish to fry. Yes, thank you, game. Take this, get rid of the wheel. We'll buy duel on the pedestal later, and we're actually doing pretty good now. The damage came together at the last second, but I will take last second come togethers. Oh yes, thank you. Dude, it's so much better already. It's funny, we almost could do arms plus, but we're doing chase plus. Which will give me even more damage, actually. Man, my collection desire sucks. It's fucking horrible. Yeah, I don't think I can take that. Slime's here. I guess I could juggle an item that I don't want duped and then go for it. What do I want duped here? Easy. Easy ditch. It's like the only thing I'd be sad at. Get rid of that. Sylphid Wings would also be kind of sad, but then I could consider more the explosive arrow. Oh my god, dog. Sheesh! Now we can take... Well, actually, we don't have enough money. Damn. Courage on the pedestal right now is not doing me a lot of favors. I guess we could get rid of this, but it feels so weird. Maybe Sylphid Wings does go, actually. But then we have Chase 3. We can put Chase on the pedestal. Have a really bad Collection Desire. This is the weirdest inscriptions I've seen in a while, man. I think Chase goes off, or this goes off the... Yeah, we do this. Look at this. Arms 6. I'm not even going to be using that. Treasure 2 is also a false item, like, or it's a false inscription, because ideally we don't have that at the end. If I can get a courage item here, that'd be really nice. And then we just put Chase on the pedestal and we're happy. Oh my god. I think I'm ninja. That's my problem. I'm dumb. That's the problem. That's the Haxa diff. This run came together in a pretty spectacular fashion at the end, I have to say. This is not... oh, fuck, my back. This is not what I, expected to happen at the last second. The Hope Slasher, dupe was maybe the best thing that could have happened. This is like a fight where I have to be cautious. I can't throw my insane gargoyle at them because I would fall down and take damage. Worked out, though. And I'm breaking a legendary here for sure. We don't have a lot of money for this last shop. I don't think I can fix both my inscriptions. Nothing good here. We'll go into Go-Getter. 2 good curses with good increase. It's good enough for me. I'm going to add in max HP. Yeah, we're still below the average, but I can make it work. I have to treat Dark Skull with some respect. We'll have a quick look over here, see if there's anything good. But we absolutely have to buy Chase, so... And change this to Chase. Yeah. What's behind the curtain, just so we know what we missed. Nothing good. Alright. Very weird Collection Desire. It's only 100 damage, but I guess that's good enough. Here's my kit. I'm going to go over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what an item does, you may do so. Here I go. And the curses. And the Quint. I have to say, dude, there's some awkward shit here. Despite being a high roll door count run, this run was very weird. I think I forced the archetype too hard. Like, there were pivot points, but I really wanted to make dash items happen. And I'm kind of stuck with, like, some weird items, like this is weird and this is weird. I don't have the inscriptions for this, otherwise it would be nice. And this is just stuck as a fucking, Solar Sword, and we're stuck with Arm 6, which is kind of worthless. But we do have the damage that we need to win. I just have to not make stupid mistakes. So, yeah, Ninja is so much better at mobility. I'm gonna have to be pretty locked in, I feel like, because we do not have a lot of HP. So forgive me for not talking a lot in advance. We were there, right there. Right there from stopping him from doing this. Not too bad though. Man, the freaking Hope Slasher dupe was ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Definitely not something I was counting on. We're definitely feeling the skill cooldown and attack speed loss. Oh, he didn't do the jumps. I don't know what the hell happened there. Bye-bye. We don't even have Petrify, dude. And we're fucking so good right now. Like, Petrify... With Gargle with Petrify, it just becomes Giga. And we don't even have it. And it doesn't matter. That's my boy, dude. That's my boy. My underrated king. And we're going to take Chase Plus here, which we'll read together, but it's going to be quite good for our build. It's going to give us some extra damage. Physical and magic increased by 150, and attack speed and movement speed increased by 100 for 10 seconds upon performing 7 dashes. Which, if you can imagine, is 100% uptime, basically. So that's what our final damage ends up looking like, just about. A little less, even, than what we have. The hopes. We'll get the Hope Slashers maxed out here, and I'll show you guys. There, 1350. Oh, yeah. Owned. Get fucked. I have to be a lot more careful against this guy, by the way, so you're not going to see me going as crazy. As I always say, treat the Power Skull form with respect. In fact, we should probably just stay out as Ninja for the most part. Oh. Caught me. That hurt. At this rate, I might have to go through the Giga ult. We can only get OCD damage twice now. Woo! Not today, baby. No. And now we get the Envious Tibia, which if you thought we were... I say this a lot with the Envious Tibia. If you thought we were strong before, just wait. We're way stronger now. And we get pretty much constant uptime on it too. Because of the dash gargoyle just dashing all the time. Pretty much non-stop movement. Though we have to be careful, of course, against Alexander, who can summon the pillars. And I will be 100% cautious about that. Yes, sir. Pretty cringe, but what are you gonna do? You're dead now, punk. You thought you had me there. You're like, hey, today the pillars are really going to fuck him over, and he's going to die to them. No. No. False. I won't. I'll win. I'll fucking win. Oh, so owned. So owned. Get some ninja action going. Alright, that's enough ninja. And I'm still gonna clickbait with the ninja. This is Gargoyle's run, though, for sure. Probably one of the last times I'll ever be able to say that. Aw, man. Just wish my audience and the Skul community as a whole would wake up. Wake the fuck up. You can hate this guy and think he plays awkwardly. But, like, goddamn, he's not weak. Not even a little. Look at this. It's like ridiculous. We'll do a ninja victory screen. Thanks for being the decoy today, ninja. I appreciate you. Which is a fucked up thing to say to a character I love as much as Ninja, because I love Ninja. Just imagine how much better this run could have been too. Like we wouldn't have the awkward fucking solar sword. We'd have like our inscriptions with this maybe. Like, and this was a good run. It just could have been even better. Maybe a better, like an increased curse instead of the collection desire. Whew, man. Like a life change, although I probably would have died with... Well, actually would have. Probably. Maybe melanophobia. Life change maybe is a little much. But melanophobia, increasing our damage. Oh, man, it would have been sweet. Like, this run was already really good, too, but... Just a little bit more to push it over the edge. But hopefully this also maybe shows you how easy it is to build dash items. Like, we didn't even have what you would imagine to be the poster boy of this run, which it's not. It's Gargoyle, and I meant this archetype. The poster boy of this archetype. And we didn't even have him, and we still owned. And it really is Gargoyle's hidden little secret that he's really good at this. He's good at other things, too. He's a good basic attack items user. He's a good crit item user. But this is like his little hidden gems archetype that he's really good at. Now, I'll like I said, Gargoyle is pretty much on an indefinite hiatus. I don't care how much people ask for him. I'm not going to, like, make him the star of the show, like thumbnail privileges. But if I can trick my audience into watching a Gargoyle run, and hopefully... Yeah, I'm sure this video will have some dislikes. That's fine. You guys can dislike it if you want. But, like, I don't know, man. I really wish people would stop hating on him so much. Like, I've tried in the past to show people that he's good, and I know this video is not gonna work, and there's not gonna be people who have an epiphany like, oh, wait a second, now I understand, he's great. Like, the people who hate Gargoyle are gonna hate him forever, and that's something I've come to terms with a long time ago in the Skul community. Is I can't, no matter how much I show my gameplay and show people how to do this and that and the other, there's no convincing everyone. And there's not even really convincing most people. People are stuck in their ways, and they believe what they believe, and that's fine, you know? I'm even that way to an extent. Like, I have my fucking opinions that I've formed in the forges of Skul. Like, I think Strike is a very fucking unstable inscription. You can have really good Strike runs, but they're not consistent, and that's my opinion. People can show me otherwise, which I have, like, a community member who does play Strike fairly frequently. But the way they play it is basically like crit items at home. It's like a worse version of that. Like, I don't know. There's things that it would be very hard to change my mind on. So I get it, but goddamn, bro. He's just so much better than people think he is. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say besides that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'm done here. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.